American soldiers deployed in Eastern Europe suddenly start dying, not from bullets, not from bombs, but from something invisible that can walk through walls and kill instantly. In a war-torn city in Eastern Europe, American troops move cautiously through abandoned streets while scanning buildings with advanced military goggles. Suddenly, one soldier spots something strange moving through a wall. Before anyone can react, a ghost-like figure appears and instantly kills him, leaving the rest of the squad terrified and confused. Meanwhile, in the United States, a brilliant DARPA scientist named Mark Klein is working on advanced military imaging goggles that allow soldiers to see different energy spectrums. But when he's shown footage of soldiers dying while using his equipment, he realizes something horrifying. The goggles are revealing creatures no one else can see. Klein travels to the battlefield along with a CIA operative named Fran Madison to investigate the strange deaths. Soldiers explain that the mysterious entities appear out of nowhere, move through walls, and kill instantly. Bullets seem completely useless against them. During a mission through the city, soldiers suddenly encounter one of the entities again. It looks like a glowing skeletal figure made of energy. The creature moves incredibly fast and tears through several soldiers before disappearing into the darkness. But Klein isn't convinced. Instead, he begins analyzing the creatures through the special goggles and realizes they exist on a completely different energy spectrum, meaning they are invisible to the human eye. As the team moves deeper into the city searching for answers, the creatures attack again. One by one, soldiers are violently killed as the entities move through buildings and walls like they don't exist. The remaining team barely escapes. While studying one of the captured energy readings, Klein discovers something shocking. The entities are not ghosts at all. They are made of a strange crystalline energy structure that allows them to exist partially outside our physical world. Military intelligence reveals that the creatures are appearing in larger numbers across the city, wiping out entire units of soldiers. If they continue spreading, they could wipe out every human in the region. Klein begins studying the battlefield environment and realizes the entities may have originated from a classified military experiment involving advanced energy weapons. Inside the abandoned laboratory, they find experimental equipment designed to manipulate dark energy particles. It becomes clear that the creatures were accidentally created during a dangerous scientific experiment. The creatures are already loose in the city, and they're becoming more aggressive. Soon the soldiers are surrounded by dozens of them, forcing the team to retreat through underground tunnels. He discovers that the creatures are vulnerable to a specific energy frequency. If they can modify their weapons to emit that frequency, they might finally be able to fight back. Armed with experimental weapons, the team moves into the city where hundreds of spectral entities are gathering. For the first time, the soldiers' weapons actually damage the creatures. The team battles through the city streets while explosions and energy blasts light up the night. The team eventually discovers the central energy reactor responsible for creating the entities. If they destroy it, the entire army of creatures will disappear. In a massive final battle, soldiers fight their way through waves of spectral creatures while Klein races to shut down the energy system. The creatures suddenly begin collapsing and dissolving into energy, disappearing as quickly as they appeared. The surviving soldiers realize the threat is finally over, but the experience leaves them shaken by the realization that humanity came dangerously close to being wiped out by its own technology. If you enjoyed this recap, make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more intense movie breakdowns like this one. And your supports, like, comments, and subscribe means a lot to me, and remain blessed.